Greetings, people of God. Today's word is taken from the book of Genesis, chapter 16 and verse 2. The title of the short exhortation today is Do Not Put a Period where God has put a pause. Do not put a full stop where God has put a comma. You know, a period or a full stop is a small dot used to end the sentence. Normally, we use a period when you have come to the end of the sentence. But a comma is used for a pause. You are trying to join two words or a conjunction or two phrases together. That's when you use a comma. It's a pause. It's not the end. It's just a pause. It's an interval. So many times people try to put a full stop where God is only putting an interval, where God is putting a pause. A very good example is Genesis chapter 16 and verse 2. There, Sarah ruled herself out. She put a full stop on her having child. She said, God has restrained me from having a child. So Abraham, just go into my handmaid and maybe God can give me a child through her. Who told her that? Who told her that God has said that is the end with her? You know, after they got to the promised land, she waited 10 years, nothing was happening. And so she came to the conclusion. She put a full stop to her matter of having a child and said, well, I don't think I can have a child again. Let's see whether God can use my handmaid. So sometimes we are like this. We put a time frame on something and we feel if it doesn't happen with this time, that it means God is saying no or God is not going to do it. And so we put a full stop there. But God has not put a full stop there. Another example is Hagar in Genesis 21. When the water was spent in the bottle, there was no water again. She concluded that this is the end of the road. It's a desert. There's no place to get water. And so she took the child, put her under one of the shrubs in there, and she went quite some distance away from the child. Said, my eyes will not see the death of my child. She had already concluded the child was going to die. But God, the angel of God, called to her out of heaven, Hagar, why are you saying the child will die? I have heard the cry of the child. Even when the mother did not have faith, the child cried to God, and God heard the voice of the child. She had put a full stop. She had concluded the child was going to die, but God said no. God said, no, I only put a comma, not a full stop. So don't throw in the towel. Don't say, oh, this is the end of the road. Do not put a full stop where God has only put a comma, because God is coming through for you. You may not see a way out. You may not know a way out, but God is omniscient and is omnipotent. He is all-powerful and all-knowing. What you do not know, He knows. What you cannot see, He can see. And so the prayer should be that He will open your eyes to see the way out of that situation. Do not put a full stop where God has put a comma. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.